Yeah, we're casting some ones, so that's new, you know. Thought we'd try something new for today. But yeah, it's been a while, so we're just going to hop right back into some ones. But yeah, Monkey Moon is currently streaming. He recently beat OSM on stream, and Jwols recently beat Ixo on stream. So we've got two players who recently had a really big win on stream going up against each other. Ah, it tried to scam us. It's still got that bug. It switched to US East. Good try, Psyonix. Not today. Back onto Europe we go. Got to say thank you, by the way, to quite a few people. We've got Jake Harris, Sean Banty, Calvin Cardwell. Sorry, I just tried to read Card and Calvin at the same time. Jake Hyper Riolu, Peter Ennis, Alexander P, and also Johnny Boy's nose is bigger than his future. Thank you all for joining the YouTube channel. Very much appreciated. All right, let's get into this best of 5 between Monkey Moon and Jwols. This should be a good one. It's going to be tricky for Monkey Moon to keep his composure while streaming, I think. This could be one of the things that maybe gives Jwols a small advantage here. They both looked, I would say, pretty equally impressive in their recent wins. Monkey Moon, like I mentioned, over OSM, and Jwols over Ixo. But Monkey Moon is currently streaming, like I mentioned. Yeah, he is streaming, and it's with twitch.tv/monkey_moon, and Moon doesn't have an O, or it doesn't have O's, it just has 2 zeros in it. That's a really nice block, actually, by Monkey Moon. He's done well there. It's like he's got a bit of lag. Hopefully that calms down. Oh my days, what is this? What is this car noise? Hello? Is this a new, like, car noise that Psyonix have added in here? Because that is really, really quite distracting. But anyway, let's try and just get back into it. Oh, Monkey Moon misses on a clean opportunity. But now Jwols is going to equalize things. He's been boxed in for the majority of this game so far. He will get pretty free goal. How can you sub? There's a big subscribe button above my Twitch channel, but you will need to, I mean, subscribing on Twitch is not the same as subscribing on YouTube. It's a paid subscription, just like most other paid subscription services. Do you really not know about the sound issues? Wait, there are sound issues. I've not played Rocket League nor really watched any Rocket League since I got back from DreamHack. Definitely not since the new update hit. Is this like a... Is this a thing? Let me read my chat real quick and figure out what on earth is going on. They adjusted audio mixing, so it might sound really different, or it might be weird. Okay. You can change the mutator settings to best of 5 or best of 7 for casting. Yeah, I do know about that, but last time I tried it, it wasn't working, so I just stopped doing this, because I don't really need it, you know, it's not that difficult to keep track of. Jwols. Flip reset attempt, he won't be able to land on the ball. Monkey Moon should get a freebie here, and he won't miss that one down the middle, so it will be another 1-goal lead for Monkey Moon. He's got it back after Jwols gives him just as free a goal as he gave to him earlier on. Sound is messed up for you since the update, everything is muffled. Yeah, it sounds a little bit weird. I don't know what to make of this. They added a curveball mutator. Wait, seriously? I might need to check that out. That is something I'll absolutely have to check today, well, today or tomorrow. That's a beautiful shot by Jwols. Pay attention, folks. One of the best ways to shoot on a defended net. It's the hook shot. Dribbling across the goal instead of down the line. I love it. This is going to be interesting to see if Jwols can replicate that. Again, by the way, shout out to all the people who are just subbing and cheering right now. I'm going to shout you all out by name after this show match is over. And I will replay all the messages with Brian, so don't worry. I've muted them for the time being just because there were quite a lot earlier. Didn't want there to be too many distractions. Monkey Moon just getting a shot past Jwols. And this is a challenge I am not really a fan of. This is a ball chase challenge coming in from just outside of goal side. You can see there if Jwols aligns himself with his goal before he comes in for that, he will be able to make contact with the ball the majority of the time. But when he comes in from an awkward angle like that, it's pretty much only working when he catches Monkey Moon off guard. And Monkey Moon was actually setting up a shot, had the option of the volley. Jwols again coming across the goal. I love this approach, making it so hard for Monkey Moon, who does well in net regardless. Just add curveball next game, don't tell the players. That would be pretty funny, but I'm probably going to save that. I'll do a curveball probably test. Jwols with a mind game goal at the back post now. He's having to work hard to get the ball past Monkey, but that was enough of a pump fake that he got Monkey Moon to miss this one. Oh, Monkey Moon's hosting me for his viewers. It looks like Monkey Moon might have been lagging and he's decided that he doesn't want to continue streaming, so still be sure to check out Monkey Moon's stream if you want to see what he's up to on that grind for rank 1. Jwols also does stream on Twitch. I believe, is Jwols stream just Jwols or is it Jwols RL? I never remember if Rocket League Pros are their name or their name plus RL at the end, but I do know that they both stream on Twitch, so you can go find these guys there. Monkey Moon looking like he might be dictating the majority of this game though. He's looking pretty sharp. All these ranked games to take rank 1 right at the start of the season seem to be paying off here. Watching you cast stream was the most enjoyable thing I saw over the weekend. Amazing job. Thanks, man. You got champ 1 after starting watching my stream 11 months ago in bronze. Goodness me, leave some rank points for the rest of us. That's a fairly impressive climb. Congratulations, mate. Alright, Monkey Moon up by 2. Jwols, ceiling shot from an awkward angle. He's caught it and put it underneath Monkey Moon. Second mind game goal of the match for Jwols. And it's a scorcher. That's on another level compared to his first one that he pulled off. So Monkey Moon's going to restart after. I'll just give him a no problem in chat here. It's beautiful. Jwols caught that one to get it on target. And you know, he might not have been planning that shot when he took off initially. In fact, I'm almost certain he wasn't, because it was his weird alignment that led to him going for this play. I think he would have probably just gone for a regular sitting shot if he got the ball to go off in front of himself. But when it didn't do that, he didn't panic. He just reacted to where Monkey Moon was, which was quite high up on the wall, leaving a gap underneath him. Got nice and close to the ball while faking it. Now, he is going to come straight at Monkey. A reverse 45-degree flick will go over the crossbar. Jwols really turned this one around. Another mind game. Another goal for Jwols. He's tied us up at 5 apiece here. Monkey Moon's got to stop jumping over the ball. You know, I'll tell you this as well. I was watching his stream right before I went live just to see what he was getting up to, because his title clickbaited me. It said Road to Rank 1. And I was like, is this actually Road to Rank 1? Or is it like a Jesse Road to Rank 1 where he's actually off by 500 points, but his title still says he's on the road? But no, it was legit. He was literally 1 point away, so I watched him get it. And then immediately afterwards, he queues up for a ranked game and loses. And one of the goals he conceded was a fake, exactly like this, where he goes over the ball. So it's definitely something that he's struggling with, not just in this match, but today in general. Don't worry, I'm a big fan of Jesse. He's best streamer on Twitch. Is that going to remedy the situation? Monkey Moon is going to make this hard though. Jwols has had the stylish goals, but whenever he's trying to defend against Monkey Moon's plays, he's not having a good time challenging from the defensive corner. Monkey Moon is making it extremely difficult for him, and that kickoff goal is only going to make it worse. Still, oops, I've clicked. Is this U that does this? Y? Okay, it's Y that did. I clicked Y. Here, roll shot from Jwols. Squeaks in. And now, we will have a close ending to the game. That's a beautiful air roll shot. I think his initial jump didn't quite put him in the right spot, but he has kept it just underneath the crossbar. What was some good food I had at DreamHack? I had some bratwurst and some bockwurst. Okay, Jwols trying not to own goal here. He'll wave dash into position in the corner boost. Monkey Moon. Air roll shot again. Jwols is going to keep this one under control. He's also got his eye on Monkey Moon. Oh, there is the boost respawn. I was wondering if it was going to be there in time, and it was. Now Jwols is going to take a quick shot. And once again, Jwols looking so impressive with his offense. Right now, I'll go ahead and describe this game to you. At least I'll summarize it as best I can. Monkey Moon has had some, I would say, better defense, but still Jwols is keeping this close because his offense is looking so good. That's the second kickoff goal though, and it's going to be a 2-goal lead for Monkey Moon. Jwols visibly frustrated by this one. Out of all the analysts and commentators from DreamHack, who would win? Who would win in what? Like mud wrestling? Well, Shogun used to be a kickboxer or something. I don't know. What was it, kickboxing? So maybe that would like help him with his mud wrestling. Fake on Monkey Moon's flip reset play. You know, if he hadn't missed this one, he was in a really solid spot for it. Jwols converts on the open net at the other end. We're back into a 1-goal game. So many goals in this first one. Once again, guys, I know a lot of people are tuning in right now for the first time in a week and dropping their subs off, so I will shout all those out after the series. There's just a few too many to rattle off in the middle of this one. Alright, Jwols in an awkward spot. Does Monkey Moon know that though? Well, he will now, because Jwols has just missed the ball. And it will be a 2-goal lead for Monkey Moon in the final few seconds. So Monkey looks like he might have got a win here by superior kickoffs and defense mostly, but his offense hasn't been too shabby at all. The best thing the thing that I've liked most about Monkey Moon's offense is he didn't waste any time on the ball. I'll tell you what, it might not be over just yet. Jwols, if he'd put that in, would have had a tiny little chance to come back here. But either way, Monkey Moon is going to take game one. It's an impressive game as well. This is going to be far from easy for Jwols to get a W on the board today. RL match, not mud wrestling. I see. Maybe I know Shogun's been playing at Rocket League recently. James Bot, I don't know how much Rocket League he's been playing, but he's usually a Grand Champ player. I don't know how good Gibbs is. Does Gibbs play Rocket League still? Probably one of those three, because they actually play Rocket League, I imagine. I don't know why did I just leave this lobby. Why did I do this? I could have stayed in the lobby, but anyway, let's go ahead and invite Monkey Moon back. He's just gonna reset his connection real quick. Gibbs is a GC. He's an RNG champ. Okay, fair enough. Gibbs is pretty good at Rumble. Let's just leave a marker there. We'll catch up after. Right, but can Monkey Moon keep the pressure up on Jwols? Kickoffs have been going well. Very well for him, actually. He's been looking pretty speedy, and his defensive positioning has been on point for the most part, aside from a couple of glaring errors, jumping too high into challenges, letting himself get faked quite a lot, and not being able to keep up with Jwols' mix-up. That I think I will credit more to Jwols rather than discrediting Monkey Moon, though, to be honest. Jwols has had some very, very nice offensive repertoire on show today. Who was it? Johnny Boy. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh wait, who did I accidentally invite? I accidentally invited Taroko, and he was just like, sorry, I'm busy. I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. That was just a misclick. My friends list moved. Jwols' side flip shot will miss this time. Monkey Moon still playing the counter. He does let Jwols challenge side on. That's something that hasn't been working well for Jwols so far this series. What has been working well, or what have I should say, are the hook shots. They're continually threatening. Long range air dribble by Monkey Moon. He's got one touch and another. Not much boost left to get too many more though. And Jwols will keep it safely away from the net. Once again, Jwols is switching over to Monkey Moon's weak side every time that he's dribbling him. The easiest way to do that is, of course, to just drive straight across the field when you see your opponent going for the back corner boost. He's doing that pretty much every time he sees it happening. It's another challenge from Jwols, though, that he's not coming from goal side, and it doesn't work. He's not making these work enough for them to be worth the risk, in my opinion. And if you're wondering what the other options are from that position, one of them would just be getting goal side and then dodging into the ball. The other would be, of course, faking a challenge going to the goal, or just completely shadowing. They're all losing positions, I would say. Monkey Moon is the favorite in all these spots. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. I thought for a second this wasn't going to go in, but Jwols has panicked and he's missed it. Monkey Moon couldn't really catch this one after it bounced off the crossbar went down. You assume this isn't your last of my casting at the event. It was like, man, you were great, DreamHack. Thanks, dude. I mean, I certainly hope not. I love casting events. It's great fun. It's a good change, but I've been doing it for quite a long time now. Casting multiple Insomnias, multiple Gfinity Elite series. I've actually casted 2 DreamHacks now, so I've done quite a few, and they've all been really, really fun. Aerial shot for Monkey. More powerful than Jwols was expecting, but still not powerful enough for it to reach the net. Jwols chips it off the wall. Gets up quick for the equalizer. And this time it's Monkey Moon who's tried to sneak in a rush challenge and not been successful. Am I casting DreamHack Dallas? I don't know who's casting DreamHack Dallas, but usually these kind of things are completely secret anyway before, until announcements are made officially. Is that I think I don't even know really if that's the thing. Jwols once again not getting the pop that he wanted. That's something he recovered really well with earlier. He didn't get the touch off the ceiling that he wanted, but still made the most out of it. This time he will go off the wall. No dodge available. Top corner air dribble is going to be pretty good though. Jwols, has he made the same shot twice this whole game? I'm so impressed with his mix-up. This time, instead of chipping it down off the wall and rushing it, he just air dribbles it into the top corner. Very impressive stuff. Now Monkey Moon, with less successful kickoffs than he was getting earlier, starting to struggle a little bit. Will Jwols side flip? No, I thought maybe he was going to come off the wall for this, but he's going to get the goal anyway. So Monkey Moon didn't keep it out. You'll get the demo after the fact, but what happened here to Monkey Moon? It looks like he wasn't expecting a shot this early from Jwols. He certainly didn't realize that Jwols was trying to put it behind him there. That's very interesting. I was thinking for a second, you know, given how flashy Jwols has been right now and how confident he's playing, that he would just try and center the ball to himself with a side flip. If you are going to center the ball to yourself from the offensive corner position, you pretty much have to side flip. Jwols with a good save off his far post. Cheeky wee demo. He's done that on purpose, as Jwols coming after the challenge. You know, this is completely turned around. Game 1, I thought that overall Monkey Moon looked like the more solid player. But Jwols is just dominating right now. The offensive plays for Jwols, I think, were already better in Game 1. He just had some bad kickoffs, some bad challenges at times, and Monkey Moon had some, I would say, overall better defense, apart from getting faked once or twice. But now Jwols has managed to maybe even one-up himself in terms of offense. Every single attacking play is so hard to stop. Just look at this. I love this first touch. Immediately crossing over the field instead of coming down the line makes such a difference. I don't think you realize how important that touch is. If he comes down the line at Monkey Moon, he's running into one of the best shadowing defenders in the world. What does he do by crossing him over? He doesn't even give Monkey Moon the option of shadowing. The shot wasn't even the only thing that Jwols had available to him there. He could have gone into a dribble, a mind game. He could start carrying and then look for a flick. There's so many options. That was obviously a pretty deadly one that he selected though. And the option that makes me enjoy that line of play as much as I do. Hook shot is such an easy thing to execute, such a hard thing to stop. 7 boost Monkey Moon. He wants that, or Jwols rather, he wants that side boost and he might get it. Monkey Moon, you have to defend against another dribble from Jwols. This time he's trying to style on him though. Is it too soon for that for Jwols? He's up by 4 with 50 seconds left. But maybe, I would say a little bit too soon. Excuse me, to be styling like that, because you never know with how well kickoffs are going for Monkey Moon in the last game. He might be able to make it an interesting game at the end of this one. Backflip shot for Monkey Moon, makes it 3. Jwols did cave under the pressure eventually. Monkey Moon needs to turn his monitor on. Yeah, that does help when you're playing video games. So with that kickoff going back into Jwols' half, it looks like Monkey Moon will have to concede this game. He's tried the rush challenge. The only way he was going to win was by making a rush challenge. So correct decision. Jwols read it, and that's going to be a win for the Norwegian in impressive fashion. Very good stuff by Jwols. Going to go ahead and put a 1 on his score here just before I forget. Why don't I ever give Diamond 1 some love? I've had Diamond 1s on my stream in the past. I'll have you know. Monkey Moon looking for something to finish off here, but Jwols with the fastest challenge we've seen on any ceiling play that so far this series. That will be a GG. Well played to Jwols. They did fix tournament mode, guys. Apparently, I saw in the patch notes that they fixed the tournament mode spectator. So maybe now we can actually do tournaments without having to rehost them again afterwards when they're finished. Jwols going to pick up a goal here after catching Monkey Moon with a bump. What's this? Alright. Excuse me. That's a bit of a weird one. Like, Monkey Moon is dodging away, and Jwols just gives him a little prod, and he goes too far. How many hard drives have I filled up with replays? Luckily, replays don't really take that much space. I'm sure you might be already aware. Two-wheel Jwols. The momentum continues. This is looking very impressive. The offensive repertoire, the ability to mix your attack up this much in a solo game of Rocket League. Very, very impressive. Monkey Moon's speed, though, is still going to be threatening, and Jwols has to be careful. Giving him this much space. Not sure if he even had to do that. He might have had a chance of beating Monkey Moon to this ball if he'd gone straight for it. So stoked to see him. Nice to DreamHack, genuinely happy. Aw, it's so cute. I appreciate that, dude. Hopefully I'll be able to do something like that again soon. It was very enjoyable. Great challenge. Oh, Jwols, you might want to be careful. That's your goal, mate. Still in the lead by 1. Still looking very clean in offense. But defense, even though Jwols has been crushing offense, I would still say Monkey Moon's defense has looked better, even against Jwols' offense, overall this series. Me and Shogun should cast more. Yeah, we definitely should. I think that is a very good idea. It's really really fun casting with Shogun. We're on the same page with pretty much everything. We're always like talking about how we can improve and what we can do better. A lot of people don't know as well that we've been casting together for quite a long time. I think my oldest video that I had with Shogun was December 2016. Oh dear, Jwols, where on earth are you going? He's had a bit of trouble with the post here, but comes out with his goal lead intact. Good little ball chase there. There was no real way to pressure that ball then, except the ball chase. Backing off may have been a terrible idea. Hey, King Randy, thanks for the host, dude. Hope you had a good stream. Jwols stealing shot, easily saved. Lowest scoring game we've had so far. So Monkey Moon takes to the air. He's got options here. There's not many after that touch, and it will be easily saved by Jwols. I swear, I swear I missed something in what do you call it? I swear I missed something in chat. Hold on, let me just scroll while Jwols continues to try and defend here. Oh no, I wasn't gonna say, I didn't miss anything from chat. I was just gonna say that, yeah, me and Shogun, we first casted together, like, well, in person at least, at Insomnia 58, which I think happened in like July or August 2016. So we've been casting together for a long, long time, like a very long time, over 2.5 years. So I'd say we've had quite a long time to, you know, iron that combo out. Although, like, a lot of people might have like looked at us as the new guys, mostly because I was there. I think a lot of newer Rocket League fans don't know about the history of it all. Jwols gets his lead back. Where did Monkey Moon go on this face-off? This was, yeah, that is questionable. Ignore the podcast part. You're too lazy to change it. Wait, what have you done? What happened? I don't know what you're talking about, Magix. Trying to go low. He's actually got this past Jwols, who somehow continues to struggle with his near post defense. This has been, I think, the glaring weakness of his gameplay today. He's not able to A, read what Monkey Moon is doing, and B, prevent. Well, I'll just go ahead and say that he can't get goal side of the ball. He keeps on dodging towards the ball without being goal side, causing significant problems. Lil Wolf did pretty good, man. Just hanging out late night stream. Probably not going to be streaming too late, but the series is turning into a very interesting one. Jwols has been very, very flashy in offense, but struggling to connect with his challenges, and Monkey Moon is pretty beastly when he gets rolling. You liked podcasting? I'm sure we'll probably do something like that again in the future. Kind of want to do a podcast in person though. That's like the dream for podcast content. Look at that bump off the wall by Jwols. He might have even one-upped himself and everything he's been able to produce this whole series, but it's going to result in a goal for Monkey Moon. Creativity there. Very, very interesting to see. Ronicky versus Speed will never happen. I messaged Speed earlier. I messaged Ronicky earlier to ask if he knew if Speed was online, and he was like, "Don't think so." So, we'll have to just do that another day. I mean, I messaged him at like 10 p.m. my time, so maybe Speed was just sleeping. Maybe he goes to Sleep at 10. Not 100% sure. You know, for starting off this game pretty strong, Jwols does find himself in a losing position here. Should be able to stop this if it stays in the danger area. Been sneaking in another demo, but Jwols avoids it. He might have given the ball away a bit here. He's going to chase after it and actually beat Monkey Moon to the punch. It's just a matter of Monkey Moon not noticing that Jwols was going to continue forward here. It looks like it was, because he could have at least challenged for this one. I'm ignoring you. I'm definitely not ignoring you, mate. I just can't read all the chat when I'm gassing. Sorry, mate. All tied up completely. But the advantage goes to Jwols, not just in the game, but in the series, as he does have another possession play that tries to side flick it after a quick catch off the wall, but Monkey Moon saves easily. Side flick attempt at the other end for him, and he shows Jwols how it's done. Monkey Moon with the goal to put him one in front. And would you look at that, it's more near post defense woes for Jwols, and another shot that he couldn't quite get goal side of. Sound like a broken record here, but it seems to be Jwols' biggest issue. He steals the boost away. Cheeky by Jwols. He wanted to bump onto Monkey Moon there, knowing full well that if he bumps Monkey Moon, oh my goodness, that just got in. I was going to say that he knows if he bumps Monkey Moon into his half right here, if that is a bump and not a narrow miss, then Jwols gets a goal. Simple as. It looks like Monkey Moon will get a goal. But he won't get two. He misses the open net on face-off. He would sign a petition to get Johnny Boy to commentate RLCS, so petitions don't do anything, so no point. Monkey Moon is going to have to fight a little bit harder than he thought for his last few seconds of being in the lead here. Jwols somehow lifts this one up at the end of the air dribble. Gets it over Monkey. 1 goal in it, 5 seconds. Can Jwols make the comeback happen here? Let's try to delay his kickoff approach. See if he can sneak in to a shooting position. But Monkey Moon's done well there. He's made it so hard for Jwols to even have an option of scoring. And it will go 2-1 rather in favor of the Moon. Just to say again what I said earlier, by the way, I'm going to catch up with all the alerts that have happened during the show match right after this series is over. If you did sub or donate or cheer and you didn't hear me give you your shout out, don't worry, we're going to get to that soon. But first, let's finish off Monkey Moon versus Jwols. So that game might have been a bit tilting for our resident Norwegian. If I'm to read between the lines, he's trying to sneak in for more pressure. Oh, okay. And that is very, very cheeky. I apologize for yawning. I've been awake a long time today, but wow. Jwols, very cheeky. Faking it, dribbling in his own back corner, and actually gets a counter-attack straight down the middle with low boost. This is why it worked. It's the fact that he had low boost. He tricked Monkey into defensive boost steal. Rather an offensive boost steal, sorry. Nice save by Monkey Moon. Just clipping it onto his post. Gainer versus Squishy, freestyle 1v1. Not sure if Squishy would want to freestyle 1v1 versus Gainer. Might be wrong, but I don't see the benefits of Squishy doing this. He'd probably just get styled on. Although, you know, he's obviously pretty good at scoring fancy goals himself. He's not a freestyler, so he'd probably just get made to look, you know, second best by a diamond player. I don't know if he would want to do that. You're studying chemical engineering. What kind of RL caster does that make you qualify as? Thinking chaos? Yeah, that could work. I mean, I did structural engineering, and I turned into mostly a 1v1 caster, so 4v4 chemical engineering could be okay. Monkey Moon just scored as I look away from what I thought was going to be an easy save. What happened to Jwols on this attack? Let's take another look. Just couldn't get goal side, I guess. Yeah, he's just not keeping himself, not keeping his car goal side here. Johnny Boy good at building suspense. I try my best, dude. The trick to building suspense, I find, is to not do too or not do quick play-by-play. Just to kind of slow things down. Try and like point out something really, really important to the audience, and you know, maybe just say some player names every now and then. That's the try. I don't get it. Yeah, I never get anything, mate. There's a good shot by Monkey Man. He's gonna go ahead by 1 again, and Jwols, you know, for all of his offensive prowess, he's getting pushed around in defense a little bit. He hasn't looked ready for what Monkey Moon is bringing to the table. You know, if Jwols can just get his defensive positioning up to the same level as Monkey Moon, then I think you'd have definitely like a more deadly player overall. But that's not how Rocket League 1's works. Imagine if you could, if you just combine the defense of one player with the offense of another. Who are you guys? Who would you guys take? And let's start with 1v1. Who would you want defensively and offensively? Let's hear it, guys. Get your combination out. What's that save by Monkey? You know, in this game it's pretty easy. Just take Monkey's defense and Jwols' offense, and you've got the best player on the pitch. Scrub Fairy, Cuxer, Fairy and Fairy. Yeah, that's probably fair, funnily enough. Fairy for both. Demo goal for Monkey Moon. It's gonna continue to be difficult for Jwols. You wanted a backflip challenge here, but in comes Monkey from behind. Offense. I think I might actually want Ixo's offense ahead of Fairy's. Not gonna lie. Ixo, I think he's like definitely a level down on defense compared to players like Ocelot and Scrub, Fairy, even Flakes. I don't think Ixo's offense, or defense rather, is at that level, but his offense is absolutely terrifying. I think I might take him as the #1 offensive player. But you know, Jwols' offense in this series was looking very impressive. It's just not been able to hang defensively. That's a great setup by Monkey. That touch was gorgeous. And you know, after kind of settling down in that, after that game 2 loss, Monkey Moon should really turn this one around. Yeah, defensively I would want Fairy Peak. There's no question. I think Fairy Peak would be the player for defense. For ones, wave dash dribble attempt by Jwols. Monkey Moon is going to pick up another one at the other end, unless he's beaten this. It looks like he has beaten it. Jwols has got a real chance to make it a comeback happen here. Just like earlier in the series, he's going to cross over Monkey, but this time gets a bit of a heavy touch in it, so he won't be able to catch up to it. That was a let off for both players. First Monkey, then Jwols, but Jwols is not done yet. Off the back wall by a fair bit to flick that one on target mid-air. Well played. Monkey Moon not reading that one. Sizz and Chrome. Okay, I like it. What about 3v3 then? Okay, if we're taking Ixo, well, I mean, I took Ixo offense, Fairy defense for 1v1. What about 3v3? What do we who do we get for defense and who do we get for offense? Let's see. Who Twitch chat can come up with. Feel free to take part as well, YouTube. Because, you know, there's more to offense than just scoring in 3v3. I guess you would want offense, defense, and then assist, because there are 3 players, aren't there? Or is it just going to be, yeah, well, let's go for 3 players. What if you all 3 of your players have the offensive capabilities, like shooting off one player, the passing and team play and vision plays of another, and the defensive, like tackling and saving and intercepting properties of another. What would your 3 what would your 3 players that you would just blend into one super player be? Justin, Torment, and no, Chaussette, Torment, and Squishy. Okay, interesting. Bet Monkey Moon wishes he didn't just give that goal away. He had an open net earlier where he was looking to make it a 5-goal game. Well, now 41 seconds to go and it's a 1-goal game. We might not be over with this series after 4. What can Monkey Moon do to stop Jwols and this comeback? A good kickoff is going to go a long way to help him. keep Jwols back here for a long time. Jwols, again, not looking so comfortable in defense, but he will get the save. But it's another bad turn in the corner. This has been, for me, the one position where Jwols has lost this series. He just doesn't put his car in the line where the ball is likely to be going on its way to goal as he's making the challenge. Very often turning too soon. But he's not done yet. There's two goals necessary. Monkey Moon's already gone very high. I was smelling a fake there, but looks like Jwols did get a touch on the ball and hit it towards Monkey. He's got to get a goal with the very next touch on the ball, and it's not going to happen. Monkey Moon takes him out of the play, and that's going to be games. Monkey Moon eliminates Jwols from the stream in 3-1 best of 5 series. GG's though. Very impressive offense by Jwols. Monkey Moon just too good, too quick in defense, too prepared for everything that Jwols was trying to do compared to how prepared Jwols was for him. So Monkey Moon's actually on a bit of a streak now. He's beating OSM and Jwols, and Jwols beat EXO, so pretty impressive stuff for Monkey Moon. Since switching to PC, he has looked pretty good. Everybody's saying curveball. I might do a curveball tournament tomorrow. I don't fancy casting a tournament tonight. I'm getting pretty tired. If you did sub or donate or cheer and you didn't hear me give you your shout out, don't worry, we're going to get to that soon. But first, let's finish off Monkey Moon versus Jwols. So that game might have been a bit tilting for our resident Norwegian. If I'm to read between the lines, he's trying to sneak in for more pressure. Oh, okay. That is very, very cheeky. I apologize for yawning. I've been awake a long time today, but wow. Jwols, very cheeky. Faking a dribble into his own back corner and actually gets a counter-attack straight down the middle with low boost. This is why it worked, is the fact that he had low boost. He tricked Monkey into defensive boost steal. Rather an offensive boost steal, sorry. Nice save by Monkey Moon. Just clipping it onto his post. Gainer versus Squishy, freestyle 1v1. Not sure if Squishy would want to freestyle 1v1 versus Gainer. Might be wrong, but I don't see the benefits of Squishy doing this. He'd probably just get styled on. Although, you know, he's obviously pretty good at scoring fancy goals himself. He's not a freestyler, so he'd probably just get made to look, you know, second best by a diamond player. I don't know if he would want to do that. Studying chemical engineering, what kind of RL caster does that make you qualify as in Chaos? Yeah, that could work. I mean, I did structural engineering, and I turned into mostly a 1v1 caster, so 4v4, chemical engineering, could be. Okay, Monkey Moon just scored as I look away from what I thought was going to be an easy save. What happened to Jwols in this attack? Let's take another look. Just couldn't get goal side, I guess. Yeah, he's just not keeping himself, not keeping his car goal side here. Johnny Boy good at building suspense. I try my best, dude. The trick to building suspense, I find, is to not do quick play-by-play. Just to kind of slow things down. Try and like point out something really, really important to the audience, and you know, maybe just say some player names every now and then. That's the try. I don't get it. Yeah, I never get anything, mate. There's a good shot by Monkey Moon. He's going to go ahead by 1 again, and Jwols, you know, for all of his offensive prowess, he's getting pushed around in defense a little bit. He hasn't looked ready for what Monkey Moon is bringing to the table. You know, if Jwols can just get his defensive positioning up to the same level as Monkey Moon, then I think you'd have definitely like a more deadly player overall. But that's not how Rocket League 1's works. Imagine if you could, if you just combine the defense of one player with the offense of another. Who are you guys? Who would you guys take? And let's start with 1v1. Who would you want defensively and offensively? Let's hear it, guys. Get your combination out. What's that save by Monkey? You know, in this game it's pretty easy. Just take Monkey's defense and Jwols' offense, and you've got the best player on the pitch. Scrub Fairy, Cuxer, Fairy and Fairy. Yeah, that's probably fair, funnily enough. Fairy for both. Demo goal for Monkey Moon. It's gonna continue to be difficult for Jwols. He wanted a backflip challenge here, but in comes Monkey from behind. Offense. I think I might actually want Ixo's offense ahead of Fairy's. Not gonna lie. Ixo, I think he's like definitely a level down on defense compared to players like Ossel and Scrub, Fairy, even Flakes. I don't think Ixo's offense, or defense rather, is at that level, but his offense is absolutely terrifying. I think I might take him as the #1 offensive player. But you know, Jwols' offense in this series was looking very impressive. He's just not been able to hang defensively. That's a great setup by Monkey. That touch was gorgeous. And you know, after kind of settling down in that, after that game 2 loss, Monkey Moon really turned this one around. Yeah, defensively I would want Fairy Peak. There's no question. I think Fairy Peak would be the player for defense. For ones, wave dash dribble attempt by Jwols. Monkey Moon is going to pick up another one at the other end unless he's beaten this. It looks like he has beaten it. Jwols has got a real chance to make it a comeback happen here. Just like earlier in the series, he's going to cross over Monkey, but this time gets a bit of a heavy touch on it, so he won't be able to catch up to it. That was a let off for both players. First Monkey, then Jwols, but Jwols is not done yet. Off the back wall by a fair bit to flick that one on target mid-air. Well played. Monkey Moon not reading that one. Sizz and Chrome. Okay, I like it. What about 3v3 then? Okay, if we're taking Ixo, well, I mean, I took Ixo offense, Fairy defense for 1v1. What about 3v3? What do we, who do we get for defense and who do we get for offense? Let's see who Twitch chat can come up with. Feel free to take part as well, YouTube. Because, you know, there's more to offense than just scoring in 3v3. I guess you would want offense, defense, and then assist, because there are 3 players, aren't there? Or is it just going to be, yeah, let's go for 3 players. What if you all 3 of your players have the offensive capabilities, like shooting off 1 player, the passing and team play and vision plays of another, and the defensive, like tackling and saving and intercepting properties of another. What would your 3 what would your 3 players that you would just blend into 1 super player be? Justin, Torment, and no, Chaussette, Torment, and Squishy. Okay, interesting. Bet Monkey Moon wishes he didn't just give that goal away. He had an open net earlier where he was looking to make it a 5-goal game. Well, now 41 seconds to go and it's a 1-goal game. We might not be over with this series after 4. What can Monkey Moon do to stop Jwols and this comeback? A good kickoff is going to go a long way to help him and keep Jwols back here for a long time. Jwols again not looking so comfortable in defense, but he will get the save. But it's another bad turn in the corner. This has been, for me, the one position where Jwols has lost this series. He just doesn't put his car in the line where the ball is likely to be going on its way to goal as he's making the challenge. Very often turning too soon. But he's not done yet. There's 2 goals necessary. Monkey Moon's already gone very high. I was smelling a fake there, but looks like Jwols did get a touch on the ball and hit it towards Monkey. He's got to get a goal with the very next touch on the ball, and it's not going to happen. Monkey Moon takes him out of the play, and that's going to be games. Monkey Moon eliminates Jwols from the stream in 3-1 best of 5 series. GG's though. Very impressive offense by Jwols. Monkey Moon just too good, too quick in defense too prepared for everything that Jwols was trying to do compared to how prepared Jwols was for him. So Monkey Moon's actually on a bit of a streak now. He's beating OSM and Jwols, and Jwols beat Ixo, so pretty impressive stuff for Monkey Moon. Since switching to PC, he has looked pretty good. Everybody's saying curveball. I might do a curveball tournament tomorrow. I don't fancy casting a tournament tonight. I'm getting pretty tired.